teaching out of community college. We have a workforce development program. As you see, some of the guys in some of the pictures back here, forgive me for not getting all the guys' pictures, including the evening guys, graduates' pictures up there because I didn't have any pictures. I didn't come around as much in the evening as I did during the day. But I will do a better job of that. In the meantime, I want to give you a guy who came in and blew us away in the last graduation. He's representing Judge Deborah Thomas. She is our expungement guru. She's a good friend of ours. And any good friend of Judge Deborah Thomas is a good friend of ours, farmers, okay? And I got plans for this man because he is heart, and I see all the depth that I don't say all of it, but I just see some of the depth that he has and some of the things that he's passionate about. And he's going to be able to help bring this program to another level. Everybody give it up for Mr. Al Williams. I teased Mr. Williams last time. I said, stand up, brother, stand up. I'm not much taller than you. God bless you.
I am standing, but don't give me the gripe box, because I'll get a rally started up in here. Especially when it comes to standing up for our fathers. First of all, I want to start with a poem, if that's all right. Life is only about 60 seconds. This poem is by Benjamin Elijah Mays, one of the most renowned presidents of Morehouse College. And he was also Martin Luther King's mentor, and he gave the eulogy at Martin Luther King's funeral. I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. I didn't seek it, I didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. And that's one of the most profound poems I've ever heard because life is so short. And what we do with our time on this earth is extremely important, not just to you as an individual, but to every single person around you. I tell somebody who's important in my life every day, you make time for the ones you love. Period. You make time for the ones you love. And so, my name is Al Williams. I'm the founder and president of the African American Leadership Institute. Today, I am here only as a substitute for my mentor, Judge Deborah Thomas. Judge Deborah Thomas is the longest serving African American female in Wayne County, female judge in Wayne County. She's been elected since the late 80s and has done a countless amount of great work as a judge, but she's known as the expungement queen because she travels the state, she drags me with her to help people get a second chance at life. Teaching them how to expunge their record. How many people have ever heard of a judge helping you to get your record expunged? Ain't too many of them, if any. And so with that, I'm gonna tell you elections have consequences. If you don't do anything as a father or as anybody in here over the age of 18, if you don't do nothing, on this election cycle, make sure that you flip the ballot over and vote for judges who believe in expungements and giving people a second chance. Because if you don't see anybody, any elected official in your life, you may not ever meet the president, you may not ever meet the governor, you may not even ever meet a U.S. senator or a congressperson. You may not ever meet a state rep or a state senator, but I guarantee you, you're gonna see a judge one day. Run a red light. Go ahead and speed and get a whole bunch of tickets. Don't pay them parking tickets. You're going to end up seeing a judge. Whether your family is in court or you're in court, judges are elected. And it's important for you to know who they are. The African American Leadership Institute is a full-fledged training facility working to train the next generation of African American leaders. Our most recent success story has become the first African American lieutenant governor in the state of Michigan, Garland Gilchrist. He went through our training as well as many others. But we work every day to give the 7 styles of leadership to African Americans to help them serve on different boards, to help them serve in their community, to help them be better individuals for their family, and to help them work to improve your quality of life every single day. That's the African American Leadership Institute. So I want to, first of all, I want to make sure that I do this. I want to give the graduates a round of applause for staying the course and staying committed to this program. Let's give them a round of applause. In there, you got up, you were there, whether it was during the day or at night, you followed through all the way, and you're here today to celebrate and graduate. And I want to say, bless you, brothers, for all the great positive momentum that you're creating, not only in your life, but in your children's lives too. Because being a father is absolutely necessary. It may not be easy, but it's necessary. And we know sometimes that you have to be a faraway father as well. And I'll be brief. I'm going to finish momentarily. You have to be a faraway father as well, whether it's through your circumstances, whether it's through socialization, whether it's through something you go through in life. Sometimes you have to be a faraway father, which can still be effective. You can still be effective in your children's life as a faraway father. So, real quick, I'm gonna tell a personal story. I get my hair cut at like 5:30, 6 o'clock every once a week, every week. Usually on Saturdays. If I can't catch them on Saturdays, I'll catch them Monday morning. But my barber and I, we have these conversations. And this morning I got my hair cut, and I'm telling him what I'm doing today, and I'm telling him about the F.A.R.M program, and how I was a part of it last year, how I was excited to be here today for a number of reasons. And he was like, yeah, man, my father was never in my life. He was in and out of jail all the time. I used to ask my mother, why do you keep this guy around? Moral support? That's what he said. And I said, all right, man, well, if it's one thing that your father left you or taught you, what was it? One thing that you can remember as a grown man, what was it? He said, well, I guess he taught me how not to follow in his footsteps and make the same mistakes. So even though his father may not have been in his life on a regular basis, he still learns something from him. But it's important for you to be engaged and involved every step of the way. Why? Because our children don't have anyone else to look up to. And there is an all-out attack, and has been, on black fathers. All-out attack. And if there's an all-out attack on black fathers, there's an all-out attack on black families as well. Because when you remove the father from a family, the whole structure goes down.
That's right.
I mean, I got friends in other ethnic groups, and I'm telling you, they do things differently. And it's up to us, our generation, you, all the graduates here, and me, to do better than what we saw before us. To do better for our children who are coming after us.
Right.
Every step of the way. Make the sacrifice. Step up. You got to. Because they don't have nobody else.
That's right.
And, that goes for the birth fathers and the stepfathers. There's a lot of stepfathers out there too that's stepping up to the plate and doing the job. And they have to. So I want to give the graduates one more round of applause. Let's give them one more round of applause. And I gotta say, I gotta close out with my story. I know if you were here last year, you might enjoy this one more time, brother. So, I believe that the failure in life is not reaching your goals. Especially for our community. The failure in life is not having goals to reach. Remember that. The failure in life is not reaching your goals. That's not what failure in life is. The failure in life is not having goals to reach. I want to leave you with that, and I want to leave you with this story. There was an African American family from Detroit. Father, mother, 3 children. The father just recently got a job working in the factory, working in the plant, like a whole bunch of Detroit men out here working in the plant, got a great job, paying good money, get overtime, all that. Went through his training, started his job, and 6 months into the job, unfortunately, he gets laid off. He comes home, tells his wife is like, oh man, what are we gonna do? He remembered he was raised by his grandfather up in the Upper Peninsula, and they were hiring up there for green energy jobs. Filled out for one, got the job, had to move to his grandfather's old cabin up in the Upper Peninsula, took his family. So they up there off the lake. He started his new job working on windmills. 6 months, 8 months later, he gets laid off again. Comes home, tells his wife. His wife is like, okay, wait a minute. You got no job, we don't have no food, no money, three hungry kids. What are you gonna do? He remembered what his grandfather told him. Get on your knees and pray whenever you're in trouble. Even when you're not in trouble, get on your knees and pray. He started praying. He heard his voice in his head. As he was praying, he heard, aim high, aim high, aim high. Don't forget to aim high. Gets up off his knees, goes outside, and he tries to figure out what to do next. His grandfather taught him how to hunt. So he goes in, he gets the grandfather's old shotgun, goes outside, sits in his grandfather's rocking chair, and as he's sitting there, frustrated, once again, he hears their voice, aim high, aim high, aim high. Don't forget to aim high. Opens his eyes, he sees a beaver running across his front lawn. Jumps up, grabs that shotgun, he only had 3 bullets. They was broke, fellas. Loads that first bullet, aims at the beaver, pulls the trigger, pow! He missed. Gets frustrated again, just like most of us do when we're going through times of turmoil. Starts to pray again. He hears that voice in his head. I want everybody to say it with him. Aim high, aim high, aim high. Don't forget to aim high. Gets up off his knees, opens his eyes, he sees a 6-point deer running across his front lawn. That's the biggest one you can get if you were ever hunting. Jumps up, loads that second bullet, aims, pulls the trigger, pow! He missed. So now, he got 3 hungry kids, no job, no money, no food to feed his family, a worried, screaming wife, and 1 bullet. And so, of course, he gets teary-eyed, frustrated, scared, just like most men have when they are in difficult situations sometimes. All of us in here have shed a tear. Starts to pray again, and he hears that voice. Say it with me. Aim high, aim high, aim high. Don't forget to aim high. Gets up, he looks up in the air. In the tree, he spotted something. He's looking up high, he sees an eagle. In the tree, big one, big huge eagle. Okay. Grabs that shotgun, loads that last bullet. As he's loading the bullet, the beaver starts to approach his front porch. And so instead of aiming high, he lowers his expectations down and aiming at the beaver. Before he pulls the trigger, he sees that deer walking slowly across his front lawn. He gets unfocused once again and starts to aim at the deer. About to pull the trigger, about to pull the trigger, about to pull the trigger, and he hears something on his right side. Rattling, rattling, rattling. He looks down to his foot. It's a rattlesnake approaching his right foot. He gets scared and timid, and he starts aiming at the rattlesnake. Before he pulls the trigger, scared, out of his mind, he hears that voice again. Everybody say it with me. Aim high, aim high, aim high. Don't forget to aim high. He forgets about the fear, stays focused, lifts up the shotgun, aims at the eagle, pulls the trigger, pow! That last bullet goes through the trees, hits the eagle falls out of the tree. The bullet ricochets off of the tree, comes down, hits the deer in the head, kills the deer. The deer then falls over. It was so heavy, it crushed the beaver. The beaver died. The gunshot was so powerful that the gun barrel broke. The barrel falls down, hits the snake in the head, and kills the snake. And guess what? The recoil from the gunshot was so powerful it knocked him off his feet. He trips over the rocking chair, off of the porch, into the lake. He gets out of the lake. He had a pocket full of fish. Moral of the story is, number one, learn how to fish, and you won't need one. Learn how to fish for yourself, and you can feed your family. Number two, aim high in everything that you do. If you're going out to be a garbage man, be the best garbage man you can be. If you're going out to own your own business, be the best business owner you can be. If you're in construction, guess what? Be the best construction man you can be. And if you are a father graduating from F.A.R.M, you have no choice but to be the best father you can be. My name is Al Williams. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you, man. All right, one more time for Brother Al Williams. So, every time somebody gets up here, it always kind of triggers something in my life, right? He said, aim high, aim high, aim high. But you got to start somewhere, right? You have to start somewhere. So, how many teenagers do we have here? Raise your hand, teenagers. Teenagers, raise your hand. Come on, raise them high, teenagers. Aim high, raise your hands high, raise them high. All right, so teenagers. All right. Now, so at one point in my life when I was doing bad stuff as a teenager, I went to my counselor and I had gotten in some trouble. I won't tell you what I did, but I got in some trouble. And they kicked me out of the school and sent me to the worst school in Detroit. So at that point I was kind of scared straight. So I straightened myself up, stayed out of trouble, kept going to classes, got great grades at the time, and I got called back, about a year, I got called back to the counselor's office. The counselor said, I'm like, what did I do? I couldn't think of what I had done. The counselor said, she said, Mr. Bell, I see you're not as crazy as you were acting before you came to office the first time. She said, you're getting good grades. She said, do you want a job? I said, sure, yes ma'am. Do you mind cleaning toilets? I said, no ma'am. She said, okay. So if you don't mind cleaning toilets, then I'm going to send you down to the maintenance man, and I want you to let him know that I sent you down there for that maintenance job. I was 14 years old. I want you guys to know that you're looking at the best toilet cleaner in the world. Okay, I can clean some toilets. But not only can I clean toilets, I can clean anything. I became the best at everything that I did. I'm proud of being able to say that that toilet job, cleaning job, was part of who I am today, and my character, who I am today. I use that today. And everything that I do it with excellence. Young people, I'm telling you, you got parents, you got mothers, you got fathers, okay? Now, in particular, you got fathers showing you how to be better people in your lives as a result of not only who they were before they came to the program, but as a result of them coming to the program. They have added resources to be the best fathers they can be and the best examples they can be in your lives. So kids, give it up for your fathers right now. Give it up for them. Okay? So I just wanted to add that before we went to our next one. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to throw down? Come on, y'all, give it to me. Are we ready to throw down? Say what? Like, gosh, man, I used to be a DJ and I don't have it anymore. So I'm not getting the same love I used to get when I was out in the street party, turning and scratching. All right, without further ado, give it up for John Boyd and Joseph Hensley. Give it up, you guys.
One, two. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Yeah, so we do it at the farm. Shout out to all the graduates. Come on. Shout out to all the graduates and graduates. Let's go, right? Shout out to all the mentors. You guys don't know a lot of the mentors behind the scenes. Mr. Jeff Young, the administrative assistant. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of ugly and hard work that gets done. So shout out to the people that do the grunge work behind the scenes to keep this ship afloat. Shout out to Mr. Bill. Thank you for the vision. Thank you for continuing to make room for our visions to fit within the vision. Thank you for continuing to give us opportunity to grow and to stay connected to this. I encourage all of the mentees. Salute to everybody who showed up. Stay accountable. Stay connected to your brothers that you made it through the cohort with. Stay connected to the mentors, man, and keep growing. I'm here with the cohort brother of myself, Joe Hensley. We're cohort with 7. Yeah, we OGs around this thing. We in the 2022, something like that. Cohort 7. So we made a theme song. So we're Kingdom artists. We do music for the King, separated from the mess that's happening in the culture, but yet in it, but not of it. And I want to share you guys some creative offerings, describing not only what we do at the farm, but also this journey of being a man here in America, going through the phases, going through it, and just some of the work God is also doing within us and our kids, and some of the work we're doing. So, Joe, you want to give us say hello to everybody? I don't know if you have 2 microphones or anything. Check 1, 2, or we'll just share. We're just the one, okay. No, we just got the one, but all right. Yeah, go Joseph.
I ain't as good as Mr. Boyd on this microphone. I'm not used to being in front of people and things, but I will tell you that you guys are very blessed to be here because this program totally changed my life. That little boy was a blessing that came out of this program. And, I don't know what much else to say.
Okay, so what I didn't do or what I didn't say is these men right here are some of the most awesome men that you're going to meet. Besides the graduates that come through the program today, these are 2 graduates of the F.A.R.M program. Give it up for them. Give it up for them. Graduates of the program, they're great examples of fathers and men. You see this man? Look. I mean, he's emotional. But this man, you would never believe what he looked like and how his character was before he came into the program. If you don't mind me saying, Mr. Hensley, if you guys will Google WXYZ, how to become a better dad, you'll see where his transformation started in the program as a Channel 7 News Clip interview. But who he is today and where he was back then, Mr. Hensley came to us straight out of jail. He had a beard this long, he had his hair all crazy, looked like a crazy man. He was mad at the world. Came over the phone and told me, yeah, let me see what y'all can do with this. That was his attitude. Now Mr. Hensley is like a drum major for the program, a poster child for the program, and we can't be more proud of this man. He's married, he's got a title, both of these guys. I can't tell you, I can go on and on about these guys because I'm so proud of them. And the same proudness that we have, these guys will have for you guys as well as gratitude today. I'm gonna let them go ahead and perform.
Thank you, Mr. Bell. And you gotta take the microphone because he'll go, he'll keep going. All right, let's wrap. Real quick, this is how we do it at the farm. This is our farm theme song. This is how we do it at the farm. At the farm. So every time we say that's how we do it, we're gonna repeat that's how we do it at the farm. Come on, DJ, Ratliff on the ones and twos. Come on, push play. Let's see how the volume is. We didn't do the sound check. Let's see how the volume is. Turn it up a little bit if you can on the side. That's it. That's how we do it at the farm. We don't have any house volume here. Let's do it at the farm.
We can hear it, we can hear it.
It's the family assistance for Renaissance, man. Farm, yeah. Okay, so it's the family assistance for Renaissance, man. Come on, let's talk about the principles. First off, I'm the scene, gotta feed, gotta lead, family that I breed, sacrifices that I lead, covered by the blood of the most holy one, pay the cost for the loss, and I'm not the only one. So iron sharpen iron, open up and feel inspired, learn to live the truth and it will elevate you higher. It's Mr. Bill, you can call him Mr. Bill, he projected the perspective, he's you can tell when he tell about the story coming up. He sad green rug, life stuck in the mud. He lifted up his head to the Father up above. He said, I'll find you if you get me unstuck, quote unquote. So we're rolling with the crew and we do some plumbing too. Social worker for the child's mama, lawyers with the suit. Might be in your home, people learn how to handle skills. Or with financial coaches, learn how to handle bills. It all started with a God-given vision. We write it down and make it plain and trust Him for provision. We thank you for the time it took to listen as we welcome new dimensions as we walk in out this vision at the farm. Farm, that's how we do it at the farm. Yeah, farm, that's how we do it at the farm. Yeah, farm, that's how we do it at the farm. Farm, it's the family assistance for Renaissance, man. Let's hear it. Farm, yeah, it's the family assistance for Renaissance, man. Come on, Jojo, talk to him, man.
Farm. We go with jackets for jobs, cause we trying to reach the top. Personal fatherhood, listen to the knowledge as it drops. Every day I do my job, as I live life for a father. Do life to be right, I did wrong, I lost my daughter. Taught me temperament, humility, integrity. These days follow the principles what God and Willie are teaching me. Master all my misery so I can have a ministry. I don't know just what it is, and yes, suspense is killing me. My gifts will make a way for me and set me on my greatness. I write the vision down so that I can see it plainly. Be the best father that I can be. Lord God, please come strengthen me. I might be late and do it right, gonna get it right eventually. I say faithful over little, so I can be given much. There's a time and place for everything, and I'm not giving up. Always staying positive, God's plan, so I'll make it. He laid out a path for me, for sure I'm gonna take it. Daily spend mile with deserve respect. Treat with patience every day, I promise you'll be blessed. If you fail to play, plan to fail, so me, I'm playing it daily. And every day I hit my knees and thank you for my babies at the farm. Farm, this is how we do it at the farm. Farm, this is how we do it at the farm. Farm, this is how we do it at the farm. The family assistance for Renaissance, man. Give it up.
That was fun. That's what every time we do it. Give it up for the farm. The farm thinks I thank you guys. Great time, but what we base this song off of, and this is the main meat of it, because otherwise we're just up here jumping around and singing songs. It's the principles of fatherhood. That's where we drew. And so I encourage, this is, and I said this in the mentorship times is if you want to sit down and write the principles of fatherhood, whether it's iron sharpen iron, whether it's treat the mother of your children with respect, whether it's practice patience. Come on, let's get some more. Come on, we back in class. Come on, Cor. What's some of the principles? Come on.
When you know better,
When you know better, you do better. Come on. Iron sharpen iron. Temperance. Come on. All crazy. This is the graduation.
treat your mother as an ally.
Good inheritance for his kids, children's children. Amen. So, treat all women. Yeah, my brother. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Treat women with respect.
Yeah. Yes, brother. So anyway, that's the meat of what we are presenting here is to remember the principles. That's what we came here. We're transformed by the renewing of our minds. So as we continue to renew our mind, we put new in, we get new out in our life. So that's aside from all the jumping and the rapping. That's the important. It's the principles and building our life over that. So do we have a little bit? Do we okay. So all my heart. This is a song. We're affiliated with the ministry, another outreach ministry, 180 ministry out in Westland, and we got together and did a collaboration, me and Joe, on this one. It's all my heart. And so it started with a kid who went to vacation Bible school. So as fathers in this thing, we're not just looking to put ourselves in and show our music. We're looking to show how it's affecting and impacting the next generation. Because the other side is impacting the generation too. So we need to have our representation too. So this song, it's inspired by Vacation Bible School. So all my heart, all I know, God's been good, get to my soul, mountain high, valley low. I'm gonna sing wherever I go. Come on, DJ, let's go. Yeah, we need some of that volume. You found the last one too on this one. Yeah. Mountains high, valleys low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. We have our video drop here this week. All the kids together. Mountain high, valley low. Gonna sing where so one thing that I know. Here goes again. Come on, let's do it up. Hey. Anybody want one thing that I know, two things that you show. Every move wrong and the kids is wrong. And he got his zone. Going step by step, every step he takes is best. We don't fall in the rest, so they double with the flesh he covered with his armor. And he just put it around his head. Draw a line in the sand and kick his side. Ain't nobody else who be standing at your side. Ain't no final thing you can answer for your life. Arms open wide, well done, you hit on the side. No one fighting, no one running. The Father loves you. Yes. Oh, I know. Guys, bring it back to my soul. All I know, God's been good. Let's pass at the time.
This is his first.
Yeah, I'll get it, Mr. Bell. I just want to make sure I got a word in while I'm not crying. Sorry, I'll be crying about these things. I just want to say to the fathers that are graduating, to the fathers that are coming in, and they see this, well, I'm trying not to cry. The fathers that are graduating, the fathers that are coming in, once you know better, you do better. That's one of the principles. So, with that being said, when you get out of here, you're going to know a brother that needs something like this in their life. You're going to know a man that didn't have a father, that has children, and wants to set a better example, doesn't know how. So it's your responsibility. Now that's a big word, responsibility. That means pretty much you're supposed to do it. It's your responsibility to tell that brother, hey, I know a place that can help you. I know it seems like you didn't get the things you needed when you grew up, when you was growing up, but I know a place that can help you. You know, see, people go through this thing and they take it, I won't say take advantage, but they love what it brings them and what it offers them. But my thing is there's enough to go around. Right. Don't forget to tell other people there is a place that they can go to get help in being a better father. A lot of us is clueless. That's all I got.
Thank you guys. Hey, give it up, give it up. John Boy, and Joseph Hensley, graduates of the F.A.R.M program. All right, we really appreciate you guys, man. So now, at the F.A.R.M, right? Now's the time that we've been waiting for you guys, is the certificate ceremony for our graduates. So that being said, we want our graduates to line up. Mr. Allen, please let me know which way they're going so they'll know. All right, graduates. What we're going to do is when you get your name called, just come this way. Come down this way, and Mr. Bell will hand you your certificate. So just come across this way, come from this side. My left and your right. Yeah, Joe got that 5. All right, the first name I'm going to be calling is Mr. Anthony McLean. Come here and hold for a photo. Let's hold your certificate, all right? Congratulations, my brother. God bless you. I love you, man. All right. All right, the next name I'm going to call is Mr. William Lucas. All right, thank you, my brother. Love you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right, one more time, Mr. William Lucas. All right. Next name I'm calling is Mr. Larry. Hey, Larry is Harry. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Mr. Lipscomb? There he is. What y'all say? You're taking a long way around. Let's go. I want y'all to look at this brother. This brother shining like new money. What's up, baby?
I feel like I've been into this award. And I've had so. Thank you, God.
I feel like I've been into a sorority and I passed over. But it wasn't no sorority, it was through the farm. Thank you, Lord.
You are in a fraternity, my brother. Okay? A fraternity of fatherhood. And man, amen, for life. That's right, for life. When we say you're part of F.A.R.M, we say you're part of F.A.R.M for life. Because we don't just drop you off and then say, okay, go on about your business and hope things work out. No, we're still here supporting you even after the program is over. All right? Next name, I'm going to read off is Mr. Chris Gasker. Mr. Gasker, what's up, man? Who you got up here with you? Come on up. You got your scene, I got your scene right along with you. All right, there you go. All right, all right. Yeah. Congratulations, my brother. Love you, man. All right. Next time we're calling Mr. Terrell Snappy. Mr. Snappy. And this is what we're going to try to find the school teachers coming up here. There's a graduate as well on another program, so we're so far as well as well. Mr. Snappy. Yes. Okay, so I want you guys to know, listen, the program is growing, we're constantly gaining, we're going to be teaching out of 3 locations next year simultaneously. We can't do that without other mentors coming into the program. So we're looking for more mentors in the program, and we got a few of these guys we already kind of got in mind, okay, coming into the program next year. So if they got the time, we're looking forward to it. Next thing I'm calling is Mr. Jamal. Yes. These are quality guys coming to the program. I want y'all to know. Mr. Newton is no exception, all right? And we love these guys. Mr. Newton, congratulations, sir. Yeah. God bless you. All right, love you, man. Yes, sir. Sir. That's Mr. Newton. All right. Next name we're calling is Mr. Wesley Williams. Evening program representatives. Man, these are awesome guys. I'm telling y'all. You gotta have this, my brother. Yes. Love you, man. Yes, sir. All right. And representing Mr. Mid Mosley. Mr. Mid Mosley, where's his family representing? Where is he at? What's your name? Where is he? Where's the family? Mr. Mosley's family. Mr. Mosley want to be able to make it. But anyway, the last name here is Mr. Mid Mosley as well. So we just want to say congratulations to him. Give it up for Mr. Mosley. What's next on the agenda? You guys want to take some pictures with? Oh, wait, hold up. Mr. Young told me to make sure I give you guys some time to speak. If you guys wanted to have something to say, talking about the mentors, or even family member, if you see something different that you want to, expound on, your family member is graduating today, come right up, grab the mic. I know some of you guys ain't shy, I can tell. I'm looking at this lady right here. She look like new money right here. Well, right. I know she got a few things she might want to say. So, who want to say something? I want to put you on the spot. Mrs. Williams, she might say something that you want to say. Huh? All right. So, what's your name, man? Angelia. And give it up for Angelia, you guys.
Good afternoon, everybody. I do have something to say, but I was going to say it too privately. But God does work in amazing ways. Mr. Dixon passed away. Olivia Dixon's husband. So I met you at the funeral, and you went up there to speak. You said, you know what? I didn't even know this man long enough, but she wanted you to speak at his funeral. With that being said, I got your card leaving out of the funeral. Wesley and I have been dating about a year and a half, and when I heard you speak at the funeral, I said, you know what? I don't know much about this program, but I'm trusting God, and I referred him to call you. And with that connection, when I tell you this man will come home and celebrate and talk about the things he learned in class, I will look forward to him like, okay, what you learned today? Tell me about it. So that energy that he got out of class carried over in our family. Now we'll make sure we extend that same blessing to his friends, to other men. You indicated, hey, you learned it, now I need you to pass it on, because it's enough to go around for everybody. So, I don't know how I blessed your family. Women, if you're in here, I encourage you, matter of fact, that's what you need to come up here. The women need to come up here and share your testimony on how it helped out with your family and what results you saw out of your graduates.
That was a total surprise, you know, because I did pass out cards at the funeral, right, Ms. Dixon. You guys remember Ms. Dixon? And so how do you know Ms. Dixon? Okay, your son and daughter in TSC. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. You have something to say? Come on up. Come on up. Now this young lady coming on up, she's representing Mr. Snappy, right? Young lady, she said young again. This young lady coming up. What was your name again? Marquita Richardson. I'm giving you the mic. Let's give it up for Marquita.
Real slappy and came to this program. It was after Sister in Christ told him about it that he was in church with. And he was going through thoughts of suicide, depression. When he went and told me on the interview, he said, I just opened up and cried like a baby. Men can cry. Real men cry. Amen. I tell people all the time, if God wouldn't have gave us tear ducts, we didn't cry. Real men cry, and I never saw my son at that point in his life. I was a single mother, raising 2 children. I have a girl and a boy, and they say men can't raise men. I raised a good young man. I might not be able to teach young man things, but I raised him up with Christ. And with all things, we can do through Christ. I am so thankful to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Because he brags about it all the time. He said, I'm able to open up, be myself. And if you notice, in this room, it's usually women support men. It's usually women, always behind the man. My son cannot tell you a man, besides his fraternity brothers, and they're like brothers, who supported him with anything. So my hat's off to you. I'm so thankful of my son who probably committed suicide if it wasn't for you. And I just thank y'all so much, and I'm so proud of him. He's a completely different person than when he came in here, and I'm so thankful for all of you, and I'm so proud of you, Tyrell. And he's such a good father, and I thank you.
That's good, God is good. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you some statistics, okay? Give you guys some statistics as to one of the reasons why we do what we do here, okay? The U.S. Census, the United States Census, tells us that 85% of children, all these children represented here today, they're going to be mothers, they're going to be fathers at some point. But 85% of children with behavioral problems, bad kids, they say kids are acting up, kids like I was, it's because fathers aren't in their lives. 90% of homeless and runaway children comes from fatherless children, fathers not being in their lives. 71% of all high school dropouts, 71% of all high school dropouts, and 63% of youth suicides are all related to fathers not being in their lives. Right? So there's a great deal of work that needs to be done in the realm of fatherhood. And without fathers, mothers are working harder. She's working double to try and make up for when a father's not in those children's lives. So the pressure's on her to try to be there when she can't be there. She's trying to work. The kids are raising themselves, and they can't raise themselves, so the streets are raising kids. So what do you expect them to do? What do you expect them to turn out to be? What kind of boy do you expect to turn into a man? What kind of man is he going to be? So this is the work that we're doing here at F.A.R.M. And that's why I invite all of the men who have graduated today, who have turned their lives around and have stepped up to the standards that we're looking for, to come back and become mentors in this program, to help give back like we're giving back up here. Give it up for these mentors behind me. sitting up here getting paid as my executive administrative assistant, only because a grant paid for him to be here. But we needed him to be able to be paid, to be able to sustain the work that we're doing. Because everybody can't not get paid. You gotta have a job. Right? So, but these men, they got jobs, they still. Some of them still got jobs, they still volunteering. Right? Because they believe in this thing. Okay? Now I see Ms. Chavez, and I kind of come on up, Ms. Chavez. Ms. Chavez is our financial coach. Give it up to Ms. Laura Chavez, everybody. We normally have you on the program. Did we have you on the program? And we skipped over it? Did I skip over it? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, awesome. Give it up to Ms. Chavez.
So again, my name is Laura Chavez, and I was actually brought to the program by Joseph Hensley. And as Mr. Bell told you, Mr. Hensley.
Who is Mr.?
My friend.
Your friend. He ain't your boyfriend. What kind of friend?
So Mr. Hensley and I met dry locking a basement in Southwest Detroit. And I worked for a bank. And I do a lot of community development. I love it. And I don't think he really believed that I was a bank manager because I'm in a basement in Southwest Detroit in just crazy clothes, dry locking a basement. Well, he actually started talking to me, and of course I talked to everybody. And he said, you know, I belong to this program. I don't know how you can help, but I think you can. So here's Mr. Bell's information. Please reach out to him. I know he's looking for some extra mentors and some help. Now that's been about 6 years now. I've been with the program. Every year I come back because I believe in the mission. And one of the reasons that I believe in the mission is because of Mr. Hensley, because I was blessed enough to meet Mr. Hensley when he was not at his greatest. And he came to my office with all of his paperwork and his documents and his ID and threw it on my desk and said, I don't really trust banks. What can you do for me? And he said he had never had a bank account. He didn't know where his credit was at. He didn't even know if his Social Security card was good. And we started from the bottom. And Mr. Hensley got an outstanding credit score. We got him a couple credit cards through the course. We started with a secured card. We got him lender ready to buy a house. You know, one of his biggest things was he was having a child. He wanted to be able to have a home for his family. And to be part of that, a little small part of it, to say, I helped you, but I'm going to continue to help you. Mr. Hensley has my phone number. He calls me at home. He's like, Laura, hey, I got this credit card offer. What do you think I should do? Don't do it. Okay, hey, Laura, I got this loan opportunity. What do you think I should do? Okay, tell me the details. Let me see. Even if it's not with my financial institution, I want to help you because I care about you. And if you were someone that I talked to and I gave you my card, a lot of times I tell you, email me. It doesn't matter if you bank where I bank because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for you as the individual. And I want to help you. And what I see in these mentors, a lot of times they come to my financial institution. I've changed jobs a couple times a week. And they'll come and they'll see me and they'll say, hey, Laura, you know, we really want to make sure that you're following through. Can you really make sure that you help them with their credit building? Please, we got some other family members who want to make sure that we help. And I'm always down to help. I'm always ready. And if Mr. Bell says, hey, can you be on the Zoom call at like 7:30? Yeah, I'll be in my car, but I'll do it, you know? And I show up because I love it. Because I have a brother, and a brother who was a father of a child that he got disconnected from. And I know what it's like being a sister trying to help him and not having any programs to help him. And as a Latina, brown and black, we gotta get along. We gotta do things together. And so I believe that together we can do so much. And I love it. I love this program. I love every time I participate, and I love to see the guys grow. I love to see how they come together in the beginning. They're like a little bit rough around the edges, but then at the end, it is a brotherhood. It truly, truly is. And they continue to help, and they continue to grow, and the brotherhood continues to build upon the foundations that have been set by F.A.R.M.
I don't
I'm Jeff Young, the executive administrative assistant. You know, I'm the person that sends out all the emails and all that kind of good stuff. So, you know, most of the time, when people meet me in person, I say, okay, well, I can put a face to the emails. So I'm that person that sends out all of the information as far as the jobs are concerned, making sure that everybody's where they're supposed to be, and events like this. And so, but I can definitely see whatever this is my second time actually being here at a graduation ceremony and being on the other side. I was actually a participant. Brothers that actually performed earlier today, Mr. Hensley, Mr. Boyd, they were part of my cohort. So they were actually one of the ones that helped me to learn what a bar was, in terms of what rap was. So that was interesting. We actually performed that song for the first time in front of a bunch of judges. That was an interesting day. If you can imagine, you know, I was sitting in the corner, I was sitting in the boardroom, amongst about 15 to 20 judges, and you know, so I'm talking about this is how we do it at the F.A.R.M. That's literally how that happened. I have been so proud and been so blessed to not only be introduced into this program back in 2018, and now having an opportunity to be able to work in the capacity that I do, to see other people and see all these graduates be in the same position that I was and see that transition, see that light bulb come in, and know that, you know, things can be better for you. See that when they come in and you got this, you know, as the night guys, they know. You know, when I first, you know, I'm normally with the evening guys. And, you know, I normally will, you know, I tell them, so you got to write a vision and make it plain. I give them all the notebook, I give them all of the folder. This is something that was a journey. And this is a self-help program. We'll help you, but this is something that you got to do. So we'll help you with that. But this is something that you got to write it. You got to make it plain. You got to do what you got to do. You got that vision, that light is already in here. All we're going to do is just ignite it. It's already there. Once you come into the interview, we already know it's there. Once you come to the orientation, we know it's there. And by the time you get to the graduation, we know you're going to pass it on. So that's the part of this process that is very, very exciting for me, not only as a former participant, but also as now a mentor, but also a person that actually works with us. I appreciate all you guys, and I hope that everybody here take what they learned and pass it forward. And with that, I'll pass it over.
Love you, man. Love all you guys, man. I'm telling you guys. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Bell cries too, and I won't, you know, I'm not too bashful to tell you I cry in every program. And these guys, some of these, you got bigger cries up here than me though. I don't think so. But these are tears of joy, man. Y'all just don't know. Every time we see a father come through, and his life is turned into 180, right? Some of the people that you think are the worst and will not make it, you know, when they first come in, it's like, oh, we know it. Oh my goodness, they're broke like Mr. Hensley. And they turn around and they surprise me like, oh, that was in there. Oh, that was in there. And this, are you kidding me? So we don't give up on nobody, man. We do what we can to work with everybody that comes through, everybody that passes the interview process. You know what I'm saying? The interview process is where we get started. We got to know that you're not crazy. You ain't coming in talking about killing nobody. You ain't coming in, you know, wanting to fight people and all that kind of crazy. We can't have that disruption. Right? We have a 90%, so far we have a 90% program success rate. We want to keep it that way. Right? And so that's why we become a family up in here. Speaking of family, we got one more family member that we just came in with his family, Mr. Dante Edwards! Oh, you're gonna go down the line, okay. You're gonna do it. over this side. And with that being said, I'm gonna have all the mentees, all the graduates to line up on this side, so you guys get your, handshake moment with all your mentors, everybody. Like he's doing it. He set the stage, so the mentor let us get it in. All right, man. I love you, man. Let's take a picture right here. Okay, wait. We gotta do that one again. He leaned in like I'm a girl. Anybody else who wants to speak? I think my man right here wants to say something. Come on, my brother. So while they're lining up. All right. What's your name? Lance Jackson. Yeah, like what politician name? Well, I mean, Lance Jackson is like a politician or something.
And I'll piggyback on some of everything. First of all, thank you everybody, all the staff. Thank you to all the graduates. You guys did a great job. And shout out to my brother William Lucas. Getting through. I think I speak for the family, yours, mine, as well as mom and sis. It's about time for you, man. You've been there for everybody. You've been there through everything. And it's about time for you to start seeing your son break through, all right? And so we're proud of you. Everybody couldn't make it, but speaking on behalf of everybody, proud of you, bro. Proud of you.
We still vote for you when the time comes. Yes, sir. All right, God bless you, my brother. Okay, who do we have here?
My name is Makita. I'm the sister of Anthony McLean. He's one of the graduates today. Congratulations, brother. And to all of the graduates that are here today. This is just so wonderful to see for our Black men and for their families and in our communities. I'm just so happy that my brother, all his children is here to see him accomplish this. It's one thing to say some things to your children, keep talking to them, but once they see it in action, that's a wonderful thing. So I just encourage all the brothers here today, continue to trust in God, lean not to your own understanding, but acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will direct your path. And remember, as you with your families and things like that, the things that concern you, it also concerns Him. So continue to trust in Him. Congratulations to all of you, and especially my brother. I love you.
Thank you.
You're leaning in right now. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody's got any words before we take some pictures? And also the kids. So the kids, guess what? We got game cards. We got game cards. It's only because you're a father that we got game cards. Y'all want to play some games? Y'all ready to play some games? Okay, let me hear you say it. Y'all ready to play some games? I didn't hear somebody didn't say something. Y'all ready to play some games? Okay, all at the same time. Y'all ready to play some games? Okay. All right. As a result of our father and child relationship building, that's why we're in this building celebrating everybody today. It's because of our father and child relationship building. My father never spent time with me, doing anything with me, going to games or events and things like that. So that part of the program is why we do our graduations right here. So that you culminate this thing with, celebrating with the whole family, right? That's why it's called family assistance for Renaissance men. Yes, sir. Okay, as you guys know, you always have to have somebody keeping you on point, especially me. If I will get off the rails and start talking, and I'll be all over the place. So my brother Alan has told me, don't forget about the raffle. We got a raffle. So, did we get raffle tickets passed out already? They're back there, did we get them passed out yet? Oh, everybody got a raffle ticket? No, okay. So we need to go ahead and get set up for that, right? But here, hold on, before we do, let's get our pictures out of the way and we'll start passing around to the top. Oh, it's for the participants? Okay, just for the participants, okay. See what I'm saying? I gotta help you keep me in line. So y'all don't get the raffle tickets, it's the graduates that get the raffle tickets. And they wanna give you the grill that they want, this is a grill. We got 2 grills that we're raffling off. Okay, I know it's the end of the summer, but the Home Depot, they've been good to us, and they've been donating materials and grills and things like that. So we got 2 more grills that we'll be raffling off. We'll be able to use them coming the next spring, I guess. Some of y'all grill in the winter, right? Okay, that's awesome. All right. So let me say now, she's bringing up the bowl right now. Yeah, yes, that too. Yes. I want to bring up. Angela Collier. Angela Collier. I want you guys to give a real warm reception to Angela Collier. My dear friend, Ruben Collier, this is his daughter. Now, Ruben Collier, I told her I was going to start putting his picture up in his graduation, because if you guys notice in the program, the Ruben Collier Award is for those gentlemen who are in each cohort that are recognized by their peers for excellence, for leadership in their cohort. So what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to think about who was the leader in your cohort, in the evening cohort and in the daytime cohort. And I want you guys to vote amongst yourselves right now, right? Vote amongst yourselves, who is that leader in your group that's here today, right? And so what we do is we have 2 basketballs. We're going to have you guys sign that basketball, and we're going to turn it over to that person that you recognize as your leader in their cohort, okay? But let me tell you just a little bit more about the Ruben Collier Award. Ruben Collier was my good friend, and he was one of our mentors in the program. He left here physically. He left here in April 2020, and from COVID. So he passed COVID. Me and Mr. Collier, Brother Collier, were in the hospital together at the same time with COVID. So the devil tried to, take both of us out, but he still couldn't take out the spirit of Ruben Collier, because he made the mistake of leaving me here to still champion him in this program and continue celebrating his life in this way. So now we're able to raise his name up even bigger, okay? Now give it up for Mr. Ruben Collier and Angela Collier. You have some words you want to say?
Well, the person that gets the award about Ruben Collier, he was the best father. He was the best leader. And he is still the best leader because his spirit, as Mr. Bill said, lives on. And so I'm just honored to still help honor his memory and his legacy. So the ones that get the award, you have a big shoulder, big shoes to fill. So to keep his memory alive, he was the best. So I never had anything, my brothers and I never had anything negative to say about my father. And not a lot of people can say that because we talked about that. The best husband and my mom were married for 50 years. So it's just an honor. So to get that award, just know that it's a great man behind that name.
Let me tell you what she did. What she does now. to also continue this work and continue lifting her father's name up. She came back, she said, Mr. Bell, I just wanted to know, I want to do something. I want to pick up where he left off in the program. What can I do to help, in the program? So she now volunteers with us, administratively speaking, to keep his work in the program going. Not just his spirit is still going, right? And his name is still going. But she also said, I'm stepping in where he left off. Okay? So once again, give it up for Angela Collier. Angela, come back. I'm sorry. You're gonna be handed off. Yeah. Okay. So we got him. Mr. Grayson Wilson. Now, he's not wearing his shirt today. There's a few of our mentors that don't have their shirts on today. They need women to wash their shirts if they don't, so. Some of them, no, I'm just kidding. Some of them don't have shirts yet because they're just starting out. Yeah, some of them don't have wives yet. Yeah. The word says, he that finds a wife finds a what? Oh, really? Y'all know that? Okay, y'all know that too? That's good. And but what do y'all know the other part of the scripture? And obtain favor from the Lord of God. So I would not be who I am today. I've been married 11 years now. September the 10th. So yeah, my wife's not here, and I gotta give her honor. She's at home with our son right now as well. So anyway, are we ready now? Have we made a selection? Can I have a drum roll for the Leadership Award, the Ruben Carter Leadership Award for the daytime cohort? Hey, did y'all make a selection? Are y'all just not voting? Okay, y'all just not voting? Do we have
You supposed to sign us some too?
Yeah,
This for the night.
He said sign them on.
That's too liberating. Y'all worse than Democrats and Republicans trying to figure out what y'all gonna vote for. Lips home. Oh, yeah. You voted what? I had it.
That's you all day, baby.
I was scared to
Get out of here, man.
Mr. Lipscomb? Hey, man. Okay, you gonna cry now? It's your mama. I'll see some tears, man. Come on now. You already cried. You cried in the program before, didn't you? Yeah, you cried a couple times. Yeah, you got a little upset a couple times, didn't you? Yeah. Especially when you got to meet with the lawyer. You got really excited when you met with the lawyer, didn't you? I ain't dealing with that. Mr. Lamb is back there right now. You want to get with him right now?
Oh, no, I y'all said that. October the 5th. You know what I'm saying? My family lives on.
I'll tell you what, hold on, let me make this official. Stay right there, okay?
On behalf of F.A.R.M, I present you with the Ruben Carter Leadership Award.
I'll tell you now, this brother right here, he's very colorful character. Now, your family already know what a colorful character, they already know, right? They know you're passionate, and you're passionate because you care, right? And so, and I'll have to be honest with you, when you came to program, like, this brother gonna be all right? And then I had to understand where your passion was coming from, right? And so that's the thing is, a lot of us are misunderstood because we don't get time to be understood.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So, let's go. Congratulations, make it some love, man.
Good, that's good.
Look up to. Oh, now I'm crying. Now I'm crying. And I just want to say thanks, Dad. Mom, I know you didn't see me when I got that high school diploma, but now you can see me now. You know, I didn't know what to do when I got in this program. I really didn't know. But dealing with some group of brothers.
Yeah.
You know, they inspired me, Ma. And that was real motivation, Ma. And I want to say thank you because I'm doing it. I'm doing it for my man, so, you know, I'm doing it for him too. Because I don't want to be a role model, I don't want to be that role model, Ma. You see me, Kimberly? You see me, Kimberly? Yeah, you know. Hopefully sooner or later, you know, God is in the making to put everything together. And I've been praying because prayer is the key, y'all. And many days, you know, I got on my hands, been in the knees, and I prayed. And all God kept saying is, it's not over, my son. It's not over, my son. And I just want to say thank you all for coming out, you know, supporting myself and my cohort brothers, to all my mentors. And I want to say thank you all too, because y'all gave me a chance. And I want to say thank you, and I'm just going to be the best father, the best everything, because I got to give it to God, you know. And I won't let y'all down. I'll put that on everything. It's a change for me, and it's a surprise for me. But I'm going to keep making that climbing. Thank you all.
Here is the heart and soul. So, with the evening guys, I said I got to take pride in myself because I discussed it a little bit. It's a tough choice. All brothers are in the evening cohort. Very proud.
Thanks, man.
All of them
Love you all.
dedicated and saw the transition of all of them. So I just want to say personally, as somebody that worked with you guys, that I'm real proud of all of you guys. I wish we had more basketballs to give up, but we can only get one. So let Ms. Collier give the person. One of the things that Mr. Collier was actually my mentor when I came to the program. He used to say to me every day, I'm the most blessed man in the Western Hemisphere. So we're going to give the basketball to the person that's going to keep that vision alive. And that person is.
So on behalf of F.A.R.M, Mr. Slappy, you get
Y'all boys were struggling. Man, you were tough. Hey, you know you were a tough one to follow up with, man. So the passion, that amount of passion won't be there. But man, I came into this program, horrible day I was having, man. I interviewed with Mr. Oden, and I was broken. I just got finished crying in the car, and I came in,
And after hearing everybody speak, I was sold. You know, I texted my mom, I said, I'm sold on this. I want to be a part of this. I didn't know exactly what to expect, and they kept telling us, you don't know what you're going to get out of this program. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the change that's going to happen to you. I just knew that I needed something. So after coming and connecting with these brothers, man, connecting with Wes, connecting with Parks, connecting with my man's Gaskins, man, we was in there, I mean, we were all open books in there. We were all open books. I know I definitely told some things that I hadn't told anybody outside of, you know, maybe my bro in the back there, or, you know, not even my mom. You know, I opened up a lot to you guys, man. Came in, you know, burned with the daytime. You know, got in the kitchen with them for a little minute. And I mean, this program has inspired me. I want to get so many more men involved. I want to be a mentor. You know, I'm gonna carry on this legacy for sure. Like, no doubt. You know, so I already hopped on Facebook. Like, listen, I graduated. I'm pulling brothers in. I'm pulling them in. This is a great program. Iron sharpens iron. Man, it's been weird not seeing y'all boys, man. It's definitely been weird not seeing y'all boys, man. So yeah, definitely, we gonna stay connected. I appreciate this, man. This is an honor. I don't win anything, so this is awesome, man. I really, as long as you know. As long as you know, but I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the farm, Mr. Bill. I appreciate you, Mom, Granny, my kids, everybody. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you.
Okay, all right, so, hold up. Okay, all right, so we got the grill up here, y'all see it? That wasn't the best picture I can take of the grill, but that's the only picture I can take. So that's one of the grills, okay? And, let's see, everybody, y'all got your raffle tickets? Y'all got your tickets? Did they get the tickets? Okay, all right. Alright, that's the winner. All right, we'll see. So that's all right there. Okay, y'all got a ticket? Y'all got them? Yeah, if you don't have one, the going once, going twice. I got one. You got
I need one.
Okay, good. Here we go. Who's pulling the ticket? Give me a kid. Which way I want to pull it? You want to raise your hand first. Here she comes. Okay, I'll take the ticket. I'll take it from you, okay? Thank you. I gotta call. You wanna call the number out? Come here. Call the number out for me. Come here. Okay, see those numbers? Come on. See those numbers right there? Turn around so the camera can see them pretty thick. All right? Now look at those numbers right there. Start from 6. 995. Who said 995? Say word. Okay, so you got one grill. Okay, that's for the daytime group, right? Okay, now, so for the evening group now. What are you? Oh, y'all got separated. Oh, boy, we didn't separate ourselves. Okay, if I call y'all the number from the. As a matter of fact, who y'all are here? 3 guys? There's 4 guys here. Okay, so 3 guys. Okay, let me see y'all. Let's see y'all take it. So we have to go over trying to figure out these tickets. Now, all right.
Yeah, y'all.
Give him 4 new ones. Give him 4 new ones. Okay, you trying to do this last year? And we screwed it up last year too. Listen, we messed up this raffle last year, so we have to get like some women. See, there's some things men ain't good at. And this is one of them right now. Okay? So, all right. Okay, we got to straighten out? Yeah, that's a good idea. Do 3 new ones? Okay, give him 3 new ones. So let's do something. Okay, that's better. Let's see who's voicing. can't get out there and play some games, we mess around, right? I know, right? I'm with you, man, I'm with you. Okay, I got those three. Don't mix them, get those out. Okay, good. All right, got three of them? Okay, good. Who raised their hand? They want to pull the tickets again. You want? Okay, come on, Mr. Boy, yeah, Mr. Boy, let's go. Let's go. Matthew. Give it up, Mr. Matthew Boy, everybody. That's how we do it at the farm. I'm taking, okay, now read the ticket number out for me.
6, 4, 1, 9, 8, 8.
All right.
They got hosts. Okay.
All right, awesome. Okay,
He's an excellent cook. That's nothing. He's an excellent cook.
Last thing I'm gonna do before we pass out the cards, okay? I need mentors standing in the background. I need mentees sitting in chairs in the front with your certificates out, okay? Yeah, some chairs. I need some chairs. So we'll borrow the chairs and give them back. How's that? Okay, we get some chairs for them. Yeah.
I'm about to say, what about the short mentors? I put the pressure on that. Pressure on the right now, you're still figuring out.
All right, after we take the picture of the graduates and the mentors, we can take family pictures while you get your game cards. You guys are going to be free to go back and do some games, yes. Mr. Allen. What is Allen? Mr. Allen shoes. Mr. Allen.
So we can take pictures. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you.
And family, you're welcome to stand up and take pictures of this as well. So you have something to take home.
Telling you.
Bring it as close as we can, guys. Bring it as close as we can.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Where's Mr. There you go. You'll take that. Just take it.
Damn, Will come? Oh yeah, you said he wasn't gonna come.
He broke his elbow.
Yeah, Mr. Gaston, need a chair? Or another chair? Okay, gotcha.
They back there.
Okay, need another chair, We're gonna borrow real quick. Okay, we haven't missed anybody, none of the graduates, right? Everybody's good? Slappy, he's coming. Slappy's coming. Do me a favor. You guys, you gotta tell you what, let's put them on the other end so we can balance it. How we look, Mr. Pat? How we looking? Oh, okay, you over there. All right, I'm coming right there in the middle. I'm gonna cover up the shortest guy in the
You guys got here.
All right, okay, I'm jumping in. Here we go. I got to stand up.
All right, so what camera?
All right, what camera is it?
So hold up. Mr. Hatton is going to be the first camera.
Okay.
And Mr. Hatton, I'll give you my phone as well.
We're doing too much. Do that old camera. Yeah, that thing is cohort 1. No. Why you just didn't throw it over? Exactly. Thank you. No, he's not at that. All right, guys. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, what? This is what we do at the farm. 1. That's how we do it at the farm. This is what we get on the okay, everybody check this out. Everybody turn this way so they can take pictures over there. Everybody turn that way so you can take pictures on this side.
They gotta turn this way now.
Okay, turn this way.
Yes, turn this way.
One more here? Yeah. More here? Yeah. Here we go. 1. All right.
Let's call you. Hold on. Let's call you. Come on up. Since she's up here.
Both of y'all kissing. All right, here we go. 1, 2.
Wait, I gotta lean in. Hold on.
All right.
Congratulations, you guys. All right. Okay. Hey, congratulations, everybody. We appreciate you guys. Give you, Mr. Apple. Go ahead and recruit this out in 1 second. Okay, all the kids line up. Around here to the left side. We'll start passing out your gift cards. Okay? I mean, your game cards. Kids on the side. Come on right here.
Oh yeah, that's one of mine.
Can I get a
Hold on, let me get out these damn lives.
All right, listen up, everybody.
Okay.
All the big teams. Who are now.
Hold on. Just say 2. Now we gonna do something positive, right? Good group of brothers, tap in.